everybody. Happy Monday. My hair is a mess, I know. I was going to get ready to do red, white, and royal blue. And I think I'm going to go with electric blue. No. Let me put a little bit here. Let me see what it looks like. It's a little thick. That's the only thing I don't like. I might put like just just put a little bit of, sprinkle a little bit of water onto my hand and then like go like that to it. I don't know. Because it's very, very thick, you guys. Like thick. Like, I'll show you. I'll show you with my little one. See, I don't know if you guys can tell, but look how thick it is. Let me put it here because it'll come off if it falls on me. So that's what it looks like. So kind of dark. I already put my clamps on it. As you can see, what I do is put the clamps on the sides and then do the sides first. And then when I'm done with the sides, then I'll take the clamps or whatever you call these things off and put them like here for the side. And I already got, like I said, the paper on there. I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to put the paper, but that's the way I do it. And then I just put it, some people sit it down. I just keep it on my lap. I'll show you a tiny bit, and then I'm going to go off because I like to listen to music, and I can't listen to music while I'm doing this. But we're going to try this. I'm so nervous, you guys, because Red, White, and Royal Blue is like my favorite book. Like Mel romance book. I was going to wait and do this tomorrow because I have some different types of sponges come in. And this is never going to be as perfect as everybody else because how other people get it so perfect, because my hand shakes so bad, so that's why it gets a little messy. I don't know if I should. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm so nervous I'm going to ruin it. But at least I got my paper back. If I do ruin it, I'm going to have to... I got to look at other people, how they do it easier. Because, yeah. And I'm going to have to go back around the edges that I didn't get. I was going to do the edges first. Like, that's going to take a year. And it's a little thick. So I think... hopefully it will work. It's so thick, you guys. But I'm still learning, you know, so. I have to go over it because this part looks a little darker than that part. So. Trying to get some more out. See this, the darker colors are so, what's that word? The darker colors are so thick. I'm gonna put just a drop. Hopefully too much don't go in. Just want to drop. Can't tell if any went in. I think a little piece might have went in. Good thing Rob said he don't care if these clamps don't get paint on them. He don't mind if it gets paint on it because it's getting paint on it. like I said, my hand shakes. So that's why, like I said, mine won't be as like fantastic as if you go look at other people, how they do theirs. So. And if some of the edges aren't perfect, then I'm not going to cry because, like I said, this is only the 5th time I'm trying this, so I'm not, you know, like an expert at it. Let me see how it's looking so far. I'm so nervous, you guys, because Red, White, and Royal Blue is like I said, one of my favorite. It's my favorite Mel romance, and it's in my top 5 of my favorite books of all time so far. I get this one spot. It's like, does not want to get it in there. You see how it's looking so far? And I turn it this way and get the other edges. Last time I did the edges last, and I did the top, the middle first. And then I went back and did the edges. It doesn't help that my hands, like I said, shake so bad. I wish I had a steady hand. Like this one piece right here does not want to cooperate. It doesn't want to get the blue. You always get some that are like really stingy, I guess you would say. Oh well. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, so I'm not going to cry. And if this messes up, because I'm a little nervous, because I'm still like, sometimes I'm still afraid that the edges are going to stick. I asked my friend Drew, like, how long he lets his dry. He said, sometimes he only lets it dry a couple of minutes. And sometimes 15 to 25 minutes. I hear some people said that they make it dry for a few hours. I've heard people say overnight. So, I don't know, you guys. I hope this ain't boring, you guys. But my friend Vanessa was saying she wanted me to do like a thing for it, like a tutorial. I don't know if I'll ever be comfortable enough to do like the edges in case it tears. I'd be embarrassed that it would tear as I'm talking to you guys, but hey, it's gonna happen. Not all books are gonna be winners. I'm sure even people that have done this forever still occasionally mess up a little. I'm only going to do this one edge, this one side, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And then, like I said, I'm going to... This side looks better than this side. Let's see. Now, I'll get some more. Because some parts look darker than other parts. That's why I'm so nervous about this blue. I don't care if I get some on here because as long as it works, it's gonna have the dust jacket on anyway, as long as I don't ruin it, the book. So I'll show you in a second. There's just one spot that just is giving me a lot of problems, you guys. Like, does not want to. There we go. I think that's good. I think that is better. Okay. I'll show you guys the first side. Okay. That's what the first side looks like. Now it's got to dry. I don't know, you guys. I'm a little nervous because look at it. It's so dark. Like, I'm so nervous. I think there might be a couple little spots that still might not have enough. That doesn't have, what you call it on it. Like I see a spot here and here, so, and a little spot there. Sometimes it's hard to get, like I said, perfectly. I don't want to pull it. So, like I said, if a little bit of it's not colored in, you know, it's not colored in. Let me try again. There we go. There we go. Let's see. There, that looks a little bit better. All right, here we go. Like I said, it might not. We'll see if it turns out. There might be still a spot there that needs it. I'll let it dry, and then I'll see, and then maybe I'll be able to tell a little bit better what if there needs to be more blue there. But that's all I did. And then, like I said, I'll do this side, and then take the clamps off, and then clamp like right in this two spots. I think Rob said like around here. When I did it, I like had it all the way over here, but Rob said you can like put them right there and there. But we'll see. But I will be back once I have all of the edges painted. And then I'll be back to at least like try to take a couple apart just so you can see what I do. So I'll be back in a little while. Hi everybody, I'm back. I don't know, like, I hope this turns out because I really had to keep going back and painting it. There might be some spots that might not be perfect, but we will see. If it doesn't turn out, then like I said, I still have my my other copy. The only bad thing is having cats and dogs that shed, because I think a couple pieces of fur got in here, and I tried getting it out, but I couldn't. And then there's a couple of spots that look really whitish. I don't know, like the blue wouldn't, like, I don't know, like, can you get some of those, like where it's kind of whitish? Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. Where did it go? There's like one that's really white. I'm trying to find it. No, I can't find it. It was on a different spot. Yeah, it's right here. See, like where there's spots here? And I went over a couple times in blue and it still kept that color. I don't know, like, why. I just did this coat, so that's why it's a lot darker. So not all the edges might be like completely blue, unfortunately. Now I let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna go and clean up my little things that I put in my, I'm gonna go clean my brushes and the little, I just use this. I got this at Walmart. And yeah. So I'm gonna go clean that up. And let this dry for like 15 minutes. And then I will see what happens next. I'm a little nervous because, like I said, I had to keep going over it a few times. So I'm afraid that it's gonna, like, there's more chance that it's gonna stick. because of that, but hey, but I'm going to look around and see like what people suggest for that stuff that comes up every once in a while. I tried using the brush because somebody said that what they do is before they do any of the edging or painting, they take a brush, a dry, a clean brush, a dry brush, whatever you want to say, and they take it in, like go on the spines, all around the spines with the brush, and it helps with some of that lint crap. Like, it ain't bad here, but yeah. And I also want to find out how people like get the parts that do not want to like blend in. And you can see right here where it's white. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, there's just certain spots that just did not want to do blue. Just not want to go. Like this side did it really good, as you can see. Like, you don't see all that, like the coat, like this one. But maybe you will when it dries. Maybe it's because these are drying. But I know it's not going to be perfect. But I'm just really nervous. But then again, like I said, I do, have my other copy of Red, White, Royal Blue. My paperback, the one that I wrote in. See, there's a piece of fur right there. I'm trying to see if I can, like, with the brush, until I get it closer. See if I can do that. I think I might have got it off. Nope, it's right there. Oh well, if my hands get dirty, they'll come clean. There we go, got it. Yeah, it's still a little bit wet, so. But hopefully, it will turn out. I'll probably start like where there's a couple little, I don't know if you guys can see where the lines are. There's a couple lines that already is showing the book opening. So I think I'll go over on those parts first, and after I take the tape off and stuff, paint off, I think I'll go over there and open it up on that side, a little bit. Like what Rob did was, once he helped me with the one, and what he did was, once we thought it was dry enough, he went through and started going through. He started doing this. Let me put it this way, because that one's dry. Oh man, I left the other ones over there. Well, I can do it with any book. So what he did was, when we were done, he just took it and went like this. And then some people, they'll take it and like start going like this in certain spots, putting their fingers through if it needs it, like that. So, and then like I said, with the paint, with the brush, some people will take the brush and they'll go like this with the brush all the way around to try to get some of that crap from not showing up. But yeah. So this one, I'm just gonna like put this isn't gonna be a read-in vlog. If this turns out, you guys will see it, of course, otherwise you guys won't. Anyway, so, but I'll probably just put this up for you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. I know it's not gonna be like as good as like other people that show how they do books, because I'm still not that comfortable yet. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna like do a whole thing showing, if that makes sense. But I will be back later. Hi everybody, so I didn't go and clean my mess up yet. I took the paper off of it. You can see like still it's not 100% perfect, but you can see a little bit better. But this is what people do. They'll like take it and go like this, and then they'll go through like this with their fingers. Still a little wet, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I think it's still a little too wet to like pull them apart, but this is like all the way apart, but this is what a lot of people do. just what I was showing you there. They just take certain parts and they go like this. See what I'm doing? I'm trying to be careful because it feels like it might be a little bit wet, but that's how they do it. I'll show you guys more once I let it dry just a little bit longer. But it looks like most of them aren't sticking, so we will see. But I just wish, like, I could get, I don't know why this wasn't, like, paint, like, it wouldn't pick up the paint there. Might just be the book itself. I don't know. Or it could be me. But like I said, I'm going to let it dry for like another 10-15 minutes, and then I will come back and just show you a little bit. If it tears, oh well. Then you guys will learn not what I did is not right. No, actually I did the same thing with the other ones. It's just sometimes you're lucky with the books and they're not going to stick, and other times the pages are going to stick. And sometimes they'll tear a little bit. Even Book Roast, G from Book Roast, she even talks about like how sometimes, you know, the book will tear a little bit or snag a little bit, you know. So, but as long as it's like where it's readable, I don't really like, I wouldn't cry. But yeah, still, I think that's still good. At least that part turned out pretty good. Like I said, I just got to figure out how to do these little blemishes here, because I don't know why the paint did not want that spot. Oh well, so I will be back in about another, I'm going to go clean my stuff, and then that should, and wash my hands, and then that should be dry enough that I can show you a little bit on the pages. I'm not going to do the whole pages because it takes a little bit, but I'll show you a couple of pages, and then when I'm done, I will show you the final thing. Okay, I'm going to put this here because I'm afraid of... Let me put that there real quick, and then I'm going to say I will talk to you guys later. All right, I'm back. We'll see if it's dry enough yet. But like I said, that's how you start out. And you just, this is what Rob was doing, like I said. He just like, if I can do it. If it tears, that's okay, like I said. But you just see, like it will kind of like, oop, I'm out of the camera. It kind of like sticks. Sometimes you can just do like that and it's fine. It won't, you know, it won't tear it. My hands are shaking a little bit, so I'm afraid I'm going to tear it. And I'm not used to like doing anything like this with people, so I'm a little nervous, like showing you guys. But if it, see how it kind of sticks? Like how it's sticking? I don't know if you guys can see, but it's sticking. And then all you do is take your finger and go like that, but you got to do it gently. Like it's still, this piece is sticking. See if we can get it, because sometimes all you have to do, yeah, here we go. Here's a better example. See how it's sticking? You just take your finger like this, because that one was sticking a little bit more. Or sometimes it looks like it's sticking, but if you can like grab some pages, like how it was sticking. It's sticking still in spots. Just at first what you can do is just like get the spots that are not sticking, and then go back and get the parts that are sticking. But you just keep going with your finger into the spot. I gotta sneeze, oh great. Excuse me. I'm a little nervous. Okay. It's sticking, see? Now you guys can see it better where it's sticking. So you just take your hand very lightly. You could, and go just real lightly with your finger. See? That one ain't sticking, that one ain't sticking. Now this one's sticking. Usually like every every other one sticks sometimes, for me at least. I don't know about everybody else, but you just very gently. And then if it's a book that you just want to do and you know that you just want to paint and you'll never read and you don't think you'll ever open it up, then you don't even have to do this. You can just let it stick. But that one's not sticking. When it sticks, like I said, just do that with your finger like I was showing you. I know you guys can't see it right now, but yeah, because it's down, but that I showed you guys already. This is the one that's scaring me because it's really sticking, so I'm really nervous about this one. But sometimes you can find like a spot. See, I found the spot. Sometimes it'll stick and you can find that spot that you need. You just go like that. You do it very lightly with your finger, you guys. Very, very lightly. Okay, I'm going to be back when I am done, and I'll show you, and I'll let you know if anything tore. And I will show you if it tore, like if it was really bad or just a tiny bit, you know. But I'll be back. Let me see if I can show you guys. See, it's kind of stuck there. So I just take my finger, go like this. All the way around. Here we go. That one's fine. That one ain't stuck. See, 411, 410, 411, 412, 413. This one's stuck, so you gotta try to find a spot that's not stuck. Sometimes you have to like do this to the paper, even if it's going to make it, you know, what you call it, but you'll find a spot usually. Like I found a spot down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a spot. Kind of like snags it sometimes, so I get like a little snag, but nothing like really tore. Just my fingernails, because my fingernails sometimes will hit the page and it'll get cranked, like a little crinkled right there, whatever you want to say that word. But you just go around with your finger and take it off. Most times they'll come off and all you'll get is like I said, that little scuffle right there. If anybody has any, like does this and knows how to get the scuffle off of there, I mean, do it without just scuffling it like that, let me know. But mostly you can find a spot that's loose and you just go around, all the way around. Like that. And then that's all that left is the acknowledgements. If that tears, I'm not gonna cry as much. But this one, you can see like where it's up a little bit. See that? That's how you could get your finger in there. So you just put your, if I can do it, it's kind of hard to do it, you know, without like having it down more. But you just, let me see if I can get it. I know how to do it. It's just kind of hard to angle it on the, okay, so there's that little piece and you just, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. What I do is I'll put it on my lap and I'll put the two fingernails as close as I can to it. See, how I got it there. Now I was able to do that much. And then you just take your finger, like I said, and you just go around like that. And should be that. Okay, well, you're done. I know it's not perfect, like some of this is like, see what I'm talking about? Like how you get this fuzzy crap right here. I don't know what it's called, but sometimes it doesn't do that, but I guess you could say it flakes, kind of. Sometimes it doesn't do that, and sometimes it does. Next time it does this, I'm gonna try to like get something like not super wet, but a little wet, and like try to like see if that will help. Not really sure, because I tried the paintbrush and it worked somewhat, but it still didn't work 100%. Let's see if maybe after it dries. The other ones are all dirty, so let's see if this will help at all. Just sweeping it, I don't know if that's gonna work. No, it's not helping anything really. But yeah, it's just making it look worse actually. I think because it's dry, I think it needs to be probably wet maybe to do that. But I think for only doing it 5 times that I did a pretty good job, don't you? I still think the 4th one that I did was the best. The wild ones that I did, I still think that one's the best out of them all so far. But I don't know, like the blues give me, like the darker colors give me problems. It seems like the darker ones are the ones that get the flakes more, and certain books flake more. I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna pause, turn this off for a minute, or turn you off for a minute. I'm gonna go grab the other books just in case you didn't watch the other videos, and I will show you those real quick, and then we're done. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you the second one. We're gonna pretend like we never did a number, we didn't do 5, that we only did 4. I'm not showing you the second one because it was awful. Awful. So, but you can see like with the green, see how this is, like it's really, what's that word? Fuzzy, like I was saying, see? That was the first one I did. And this one, pages tore, because I didn't know what I was doing. Look at, pages are still stuck. But I didn't know what I was doing, so pages tore and everything. And it was very fuzzy, so that was the first one. This one was just technically the 3rd one. Now this one, see, it doesn't have all that as much that you can see at least, but look at some of the paint I didn't get. But you can't, and some of it looks yellowish kind of, doesn't it? I think it might be the light. I'm not sure, unless it faded already or something, I don't know. No, because when I go this way, you can see it. And when I do it this way, you can see it. But yeah, you can see where where I didn't get all the edges. But none of the pages tore. So. Then, this one is the one that did the best. And you can't see all that crap, see? Like you can in the first and in this last one. Look at this. Like, this one I am so proud of. Like, look how pretty that one is. Like, wow, that one turned out like so good. But I don't think this one turned out bad. It's just that for some reason it gets that stupid flake in it, certain colors. And a couple of them kind of didn't want to, the blue didn't want to show up right, and it had some of the white stayed in it. But it didn't tear. But look, see, like some of these, I don't know why it did that, because it didn't do it with any of the other ones. Like all the other ones didn't fade like that, so I don't know. I mean, I guess on this one, like when I'm looking at it, but from you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it did, let me see, it did shred, I mean, do that stuff in it there. So if anybody has any idea how to get that off, I mean, or know how to like get that from doing that, let me know. But this one I thought I did the best of, and then this one was I think I did second best of. I kind of feel like I should have went with the pink color, but I don't mind it. Like maybe later on, because I love this book so much, maybe later on I would get another copy and do it in pink and then see which one's better. But I don't think it's bad. Like, you know, like I said, this is only the 5th, even though we're not counting the 4th one that I did. So let's get these in order again. But yeah, don't think it's bad, do you? That's the order of the ones I'm showing you. So I just, like some of the blue looks darker than the other blue. That's the only thing that's weird about that one. But I still think it turned out pretty good for me just learning how to do this. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Give me some pointers if you guys have done this before, like how you get that fuzz stuff from not showing up. And what does some of your guys, when you guys do it, if you do these, do some of your guys' paint not show up on some of them? Or is just like a weird cut, like how I showed you with the red, wine, royal blue one? Because like for some reason it just did not want to go completely blue. It wanted to keep some of that white in it. So I don't know what I did there. And like I said, a little bit of it looks darker than the other parts, but hey, I'm just learning, so I will get there. But let me know what you guys think. Once I get a little bit more confident in doing these, then I will do a better video showing you how to do it better. But I just wanted to give you like some ideas on how I do it. And plus I just wanted to do a different video today, so yeah. And my friend Vanessa wanted like a little tutorial. But yeah. But just make sure, like I said, that you guys, if you guys do this, that you guys make sure you take your dust jacket off, of course. Make sure you put either, some people just tape the you know, once they take this off, instead of making a paper like I did, some people just put tape on it. I'm not really sure. You have to look into that because I'm not sure how they do it. Yeah. So make sure you do that, and make sure you have something heavy that goes on top, because if you don't, it's gonna make you have problems. I'll show you that book really quick. Because otherwise, if you don't have pressure on this, it's going to stick. Like, look at this. Like 39 and then 42, but I cannot like find a, actually I think I see a spot right there that I could do to loosen that one. But look, there's more chance that it's gonna stick and tear. Let me show you where, I'm trying to get the light on there. Like, see how this tore like really bad here? Like you can see it here, like where it tore really bad because it stuck. So when I went to unstick it, or tried to get it unstuck, it tore. So yeah. See, that's why you need to make sure there's pressure on the book. Like one of mine, before Rob let me get my, use his thingy, he, I used some books on top of it. And that was actually the purple one. The one that I think I did the best on, the wild ones. That's the one that I actually used the like 2 or 3 books and put on top of it to keep it heavy since I didn't have the clamps at the time. But yeah, but do make sure there's something heavy on it. Like I said, some people use dumbbells if you have that, and they'll put the dumbbell on there. Like I said, you can do books on top of it. Next time I'm gonna try like on my bigger table over there, and I'm gonna like put the book on the table instead of holding it and see if that might help a little bit. Because with the wild ones, I didn't have it on my lap. Because like I said, I put the books over it. I think it was that one, or was it Survive the Night? I think it was that one though, that I had the book on. So yeah, and I had it on the table. So it might be like a better thing to have it on the table instead of like what I was doing on my lap, holding it on my lap. So I'm going to work on that and see if that might work. And tomorrow I'm gonna I already told you guys, I think that somebody was talking about like these spongy ones, brushes that have more like a spongy, that looks like a sponge, but it has the, what you call it? But it has the, it's like this, but it it has the thing, but it's like bushy. It looks like I said. So yeah. But let me know what you think about this. Let me know what book you think I should do next. I kind of want to do House of Earth and Blood or House of Sky and Breath, but that thing is so big, it's going to take forever, like, to get the pages unstuck. To make sure the pages aren't stuck and, go through it and stuff. That might take an hour. Or do you guys want me to do, I have What If It's Us, and the second one, I have the Adam Severa one. I think it's Adam Severa. Is it Adam Severa? I'm trying to remember. Hold on a minute, I'll be back. So I was thinking about doing Infinity Sun maybe, even though I will take the tabs out because I don't know how you're supposed to do it with tabs in. I've seen people do it with their tabs in, but I changed my tab system a lot since I did this book. So maybe I'll try this next. The only thing I'm worried about is that I don't have another copy. So if I ruin it, but I guess I could always buy a new copy if it gets ruined. I was thinking about this and maybe doing it in yellow. Maybe yellow? Or see if I can find like a gold color paint in these, because this one don't have gold. So maybe when I'm at Walmart today, I'll see if they have like a gold one. No, or brown. Well, I do have brown, but I don't know if that would look cute brown. Let me know what color you think this should be. Like what color should I use if I decide to do this one. But yeah. Or I could do What If It's Us by Becky Albertelli and Adam Severa. And I was thinking about yellow or orange for this one. Or, I'm trying to tell if that's green. I think that's green or green. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think if I do these two, what colors. Give me some suggestions in the comments. And yeah, that is it. I know this is long, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you guys, yeah, like I said, just enjoyed it. I know it's long, but hey, I just wanted to like show you guys the different processes and then the different book. The way I do it and then the different books and yeah. But that is it. I hope you guys have a good day and that you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you guys later.